I interrupted myself, and I wrote down for 15 minutes a story and interrupted myself, and I lost the story. I'm not sure if I'm answering to Vera, Cruz, and what purple is. I take the English language and the French language, and I keep going back and forth between the two. The word gold equals to 38. The word gold in French is 33. The mathematics with the 33, 3 times 3, 3 plus 3, and the reason I do this is because a multiple sign and the addition sign, when they go over each other, they create the 8-9 star. The 9 area is created when the 2 crossing lines, or the 4 crossing lines, actually what actually happens is it's more than that. When you create the plus area, you create 4 areas on each side, but they're in between the outside areas, making it the half space. Now when you connect it, it creates a diamond, telling me that the diamond is now a half area, which is also showing me that it is a 45-degree angle, so you have more math. 3 times 3, 3 plus 3 creates 9 and 6, and the artwork, okay, once you finish the skeleton, you create form with the skeleton. You will have what looks like 2 wings and 2 entries, one coming from the north right down to the south left or southwest, and one coming from the southwest going out into the northeast. Now red and blue will create the color purple. Red is numeric value 27. They will create 14 and 9 equaling to 23, saying win big because of the numeric values of the letters. And when you create the gold, right? Gold in English, it's 3 times 8, 3 plus 8, 11 and 24 equaling to 35. That will create what is 15 and 8, 23. So they both create 23, and the numbers 1, 4, 1, 5, and 8, and 9. The beginning of pi is 3.1415, and 1, 4, and 1, 5 are 14 and 15 together, or the letters N-O, no, equal to 29, the next 2 numbers in pi. I know it's a little confusing without me writing this down, but I want to repeat to Vera. So we end up with the purple. Now the purple is number 88. Pegasus is 88. Now, how can we create 8? 7 and 1, 8. We can create 8 all by itself, 8 plus 0. Now, the ironic thing about 8, okay, is it's 8 times 8, 64. 8 plus 8, 16. 16 and 64 equals to 80. 8 plus 0 equals to 8, so it's all within itself. If you take 2 hearts and design 2 hearts over each other, you will create 88. Now let's do this. Yeah, so what's going to happen here is you're going to go like that, okay, and then you're going to go backwards like that, and now you have 2 hearts over each other, creating 88, and the diamond or the half-life in the center of the 2. Remember, a heart only really looks like that if you ever really take a look at the heart. So we're putting 2 hearts together in one, or 4 together. So anyways, irrelevant. Okay, 88 is purple. The constellation of Pegasus, okay, NGC 7286, which what I like to do is build numbers up and break them down to see where they take me as either individual units, as 7 will be created by 7 times 7 will be created by 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals 3 and 4, 7. Are there any other ways to create 7? 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, but I'm not going to get into all the math without a paper. It's going to be too hard to follow. Where else am I going to go with this? The gold, also club, the numeric value for club is number 38. So both 38 and 33 will say the same thing. Now when you get to gold, you're now going to use first. And many times we've seen over time, when you're in the when you're finishing in first, all they put is a 1 with an ST. Now if you write CHR 1ST, you have Christ. And if you write the letters separately, CE and H, it writes search, C-E-A-H, as well as saying cache as being hidden. The word Jesus is number 74, and that is for energy. The numeric value is also for time as 47. It is also for cross. Christ, 77, is for matter and is huge in this world because it is the last letter in the alphabet, as well as part of the first letter in the alphabet. If you are going to pieces and parts, the letter A has the slant inside of it on the left-hand side to fit into the letter Z. Now, if we take the other side of the letter A, you will come to the letter N, which shows me that the N and the Z are the second part or the last 13 letters in the alphabet. Now, is it confusing? It's very confusing. So to get back to 3.14159265, in which number 35, creating 3 times 5, 15, and 3 plus 5, 8, and 27, right? 2 times 7, 14, 2 plus 7, 9, 8 and 9. If you look at the alphabet chart, they are the same design. The difference is the vertical line with the H and the horizontal line with the I. So when you put them two together, the heavens is an addition to 4 area spaces divided, or a window. Can I draw this up one more time? Let me see if I can draw this up one more time. What happens is, let's just say we have to draw it inside of something. So we can draw this line here so you can see the I, or you can draw this line here and you can see the H. So you have now window. The ironic thing about window, it equals to the value of 88. So when you have Windows 10, you have A, B, C, D added, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 10. On a dice cube, there are 6 sides. So there's 4 sides that go around when the dice cube is sitting on its butt, and 2 sides going up and down. So it's crisscrossing, showing you what is H horizontal across and vertical up and down, saying the gateway or showing you the gateway that it will be for the letter I. I is a dot, Mars represented by a dot, Earth is 2 lines, and that is, when you put them together, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, I brought some sand into my den. I filled up my den with sand so I can do this. So you put a dot here and put a dot here because what is above is below. And you can also look at it as a 3 card, and then you put 2 lines over here. So when you connect it, you create the hexagon, and now it represents Earth. And it's brought together and divided. This Y over here will end up showing you a cube. So let me get back to the 35 and 27. The 2 of them together, which will actually say win big energy or win a big red sun. Let's call that Nibiru. I think we're going to leave it at that. I'm a little lost to where I was. There's so many things going on, but I like to let the alphabet speak for me. I like to let games speak for me, if it's hockey or baseball or soccer. 45 minutes in soccer, 45 angle. Another thing about shapes is that in a singular shape like this, or into the window shape. See, in the window shape, I got a center dot. But in a single cell shape, I only can go either that way or that way. So the 9 lives of the cat end up over here, and the dot for Mars window ends up over here. Now, 90% of my work can all be backed up by games that have been played and are still being played and are created around the world every single day, and people have accepted these games. So we're going to end the video with this. I want to thank you very much for watching. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Have a nice day.